Ryan Poles is cooking to kick off free agency in 2024 for the Chicago Bears after getting steals of deals like guys from safety Tarvarius Moore, safety Kevin Byand, and running back DeAndre Swift. The Chicago Bears are addressing key areas of need that they need to do in order to have more focus in the draft, as they only have 5 picks at the moment. Addressing the running back and safety, though, through free agency is huge because it gives us a veteran presence that the Bears can have. DeAndre Swift is a young running back. Byard is a all-pro safety, and Moore is a great depth piece. Overall, I've liked each move so far, and I'm going to break it down a little bit more. They all add depth. They all add playmaking ability and stability for the next few seasons for this team and continue to build this culture. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, thank you for tuning in. I am super excited to bring you the quick highlights on the newest Chicago Bears and how we're only in day one, and we got a lot more to do. Before I begin today's show, if you're happy with how day one has gone so far for the Chicago Bears, make sure to hit the like button on this video to show your support, along with commenting who your favorite signing is and who you want the Bears to go after that's still available in free agency. There was some other big news in the NFC North that impact this team, such as Aaron Jones being released by the Green Bay Packers after they picked up Josh Jacobs in free agency. And then Kirk Cousins is heading to the Atlanta Falcons on a 4-year, $100+ million contract. The 35-year-old has been with the Vikings for the last few years, and it also impacts the Justin Fields trade market. So we'll see what ends up happening with Fields. He could still be traded. This could be an indication he will be the Bears quarterback one for the future. We don't know yet, but Ryan Poles is definitely doing his homework, and I'm excited to see what he does. So let's start off with the biggest and most exciting name out of the bunch that could be with this team for a long time is DeAndre Swift, for a running back from the Philadelphia Eagles this past season. He actually played for the Lions for a few years before heading off to Philly, where he had a career year. The 25-year-old is 5'9", 215 pounds, ran a little over 1,000 yards last year with over 200 yards receiving, a 1,200-yard total offense guy, 4.6 yard per carry average, and 5 rushing touchdowns, along with a receiving touchdown last year for the Eagles. A speedy back that can play out of the backfield as a wide receiver as well. Also only 25 years old, super young, super impactful. He can block and also rip it upfield. He had a 4.4 40 time at the dash a few years ago when he was in the combine. Really impressive. A young veteran that we bring in on, honestly, what I think is a very respectful contract. 3-year, $24.5 million, $15 million guaranteed. He is paid $8 million his first year, and the rest of the $16.5 million that is on his contract will be paid later. Also, there's a team option in there too. So if Chicago did want to get rid of him in the 3rd season, they could dump him. Overall, a good signing. It answers a lot of needs. It gets that running back one because Khalil Herbert is on the last year of his contract. So interesting to see what the Chicago Bears do there. Then you have safety Kevin Byard, who also played for the Eagles last year, but mainly known for his time with the Tennessee Titans. He's 30 years old, 5'11", and 212 pounds. If he is what he can do last season and for years before, a great pickup on a rental contract, because last year in total between the Eagles and the Titans, 122 total tackles, 80 of them being solo, 3 pass deflections, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler and 2-time All-Pro. He fills in the need for replacing Eddie Jackson, a big safety who has great vision, low QBR when targeted, and is a leader. He plays in a lot of games. He's a 100-plus tackle guy and could be a great pairing with Jaquan Brisker for the next couple of years. He signed a 2-year, $15 million deal, so also very cap-friendly. And overall, I like it a lot. Quickly going to go into the last guy, Tarvarius Moore from the San Francisco 49ers, 27 years old, 6'2", 200 pounds, is more of a depth player. He did have an interception in the Super Bowl, which is kind of cool to bring him in. Obviously, he knows how to win, but only 8 total tackles last year, mainly a special teams guy. For sure, a depth piece. It sounds like he's on a 1-year contract. I couldn't really find anything about his contract there, but a young vet that's performed in the biggest stage, proven he can handle the pressure, and it could be a good depth signing for the Chicago Bears. So Poles has been busy, which is great, and I'm excited to see what else he does for this team. But with that, thank you as always for tuning into this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, bear down, baby.